Welcome to Demon Life. My name is Taimata Luafalimana, and today our topic will be focused on the Cane River Downtown Riverfront Project. Today we have as our special guest, Mayor of Natchitoches, Mr. Lee Posey. So first of all, sir, I just wanted to ask you, what inspired the Cane River Downtown Project?
Well, it really got inspired by our Christmas festival every year. I get emails and people concerned and frustrated with the ability of handicapped people to get down to our riverbank. It's such a beautiful area, and people with disabilities have trouble. We're a very old community, over 300 years old, now, and people can't maneuver to get down there. So this started out as a ADA accessible plaza to get people on the riverbank with disabilities. And once we started, then the Cane River Waterway Commission came into play, where a lot of our funding is coming from. They wanted some restrooms on the riverbank, and they've been trying to do that for several years. So it just kept kind of growing. There was a master plan done years ago, almost 15 years ago, of the riverbank, was what was proposed at the time. And we brought in that master plan along with what we thought fit in our needs today. Things change and have some changes. And so we kind of put this program together, this project together, with all of this included.
Okay. So when you say we put together this project, exactly what individuals, who all contributed to the idea of the project?
Well, as anything, if you're doing a project right, in my opinion, you include a lot of collaborative partners in the community. And we went to several people and told them what was going on, and it just started growing. The next thing we knew, that people wanted to, we've been having a lot of, if y'all noticed the stage, we had built an add-on addition to the stage, which is just kind of a makeshift stage. And so there got to be a demand to say, all right, what can we be in our community? And the first thing that came to mind was the stage to be enlarged. We tried to take it out over the river, but was too many issues dealing with the Army Corps of Engineers. They were very nice to us, but we would have been fighting that battle for years. So we decided to move it right back to the river's edge, and then a boardwalk. Now the developers, the project engineers, are calling it a promenade. I'm probably calling it a boardwalk. It's a lot better to market, come walk on the boardwalk in downtown Natchitoches than the promenade. So it's boardwalk promenade all along the river that people will be able to use. Then you had the restrooms, and we decided, since we were doing this, we wanted all of our stairs down there were not ADA compliant. And we said, if we're doing this project, what are our needs? And let's try to make this one-time project that we can make last for a long time. So we replaced all the stairs. We are replacing the stairs on the south end. When we get through with the project, you will have more access to get up and down from the bottom of the riverbank to the top than before. By the ADA Plaza, to get people down there with disabilities, they decided to do an amphitheater setting that looks over the stage. So there is an amphitheater with a terracing, that's a grass terracing, that goes all the way across, all the way to the stage, to make it more of a feature to host events down there, whether it's a little bit larger band or whatever events we envision. Northwestern's orchestra coming down there and putting on performances, and it will just be a venue that we think this whole community would be proud of.
Okay. And is the city or the taxpayers funding this project? In other words, who has the money?
The project, obviously, like anything else, started growing. The Cane River Waterway Commission, when I approached them, they put in $2.5 million. The project is bid out at $4 million. And we knew 2.5 wasn't going to be enough. We knew we were going to be we were thinking we'd put up $1 million, them 2.5, but the bids came in. By the time we made a few adjustments, we had to relocate a sewer line going through the downtown riverbank that we needed to get out of there anyway, because the new bridge project that's coming up in the future to redo the downtown bridge was going to be we were going to have to do that anyway. And then once it's over with, we're probably going to overlay the riverbank. We're going to just try to get this done by the holiday season as our first objective. But once we get through, we're going to try to do an overlay project. So the project, you'll be a total of over $5 million before it's over with. And that's how it's funded, probably half of it by the city and half of it by the Cane River Waterway Commission.
Okay. As far as the project so far, is there any issues that or concerns that have been in regards to the project, or is there any voices that have been heard by just people living in Natchitoches residencies that voice their opinions on how the project is going so far, or what they feel?
Anytime there's a change, people are concerned. Probably the biggest concern I've had is some of the trees being removed on the downtown area. But I've asked people to be patient with us. The people that got this project is a landscape architect that's known all over the country. They do work all over the United States, and they're known for their projects. And I think when we get through, we were having some issues with some trees down there anyway. We were having trouble. They were eventually going to have to be taken out. Now, we did take out a few more than that, but we've tried to be as sensitive as we could. And once we get through, they've got a landscaping project that they will come back with, we think will be better than what we had there before. And that's probably the main issue. They're on schedule with the project. It's supposed to be through by, the target date is October 15th, with about another 15 to 20 days in there before our holiday season really starts. We'll turn on the lights right around Thanksgiving. One of the caveats of this is one-way traffic will become year-round on the Riverbank. That's something that we do during the holiday season. We like it. It makes it safer. It will go south to the north end, and it'll be one-way traffic through there year-round. There will be pavers over the grassy terrace area I talked about down there. The cars can drive through there, and it doesn't interrupt anything.
As far as the proposals, will there be including dredging or cleaning out the river? I understand that Gator skiing was fairly a big downtown event at one time.
Which event?
Gator skiing?
I'm not familiar with that one. We have the dragon boat races that we hope will move back down there. Now we have the crews that are down there all the time. Are you talking about this water skiing and stuff that was down there?
Yes, sir.
Well, they have done that because of the seawall down there. I'm sorry, I'm with you now. They stopped boat traffic down there because what happens is boats come through there and a lot of them slow down anyway, so their wakes become a lot higher, and they were doing damage to to both sides of the seawall down there. So that's why that happened. You really could ski through there. We wouldn't recommend it. There are some areas we were exposed a few years ago when we had the drought, but there's no dredging to my knowledge down there, because I don't know if they want to make it deeper again at that point down there. So we've had that way before. We had some issues with the depth of the river down there. I think they changed that years ago because of the damage to our riverbanks.
Okay, and as far as the project again, can you please reiterate all of the attractions that will be included newly towards just the downtown Cane River front?
Well, one of the things is our university is getting to where they use the riverbank a lot more at homecoming, so we wanted this to be something for our entire community that people use. You will have the ADA plaza that will get people down with disabilities to be able to get on the riverbank easier. You will have a amphitheater that overlooks the stage with a terracing that goes across it. You have the boardwalk / promenade that will be all along the riverbank. We will replace both sets of stairs on the south end. You will have a bathroom facility down there. I forgot to mention this, there's going to be boat hookups. It's a big thing in Natchitoches to barge down to Cane River and tie up your boat or your barge and go up and enjoy the riverbank, go eat in a restaurant or something. So we're putting some places where people can tie off down there and have access to get up and down the riverbank. There's some more little things they're doing to tie it together right in front of the Rock House where it goes into the Beau Jardin. They're going to change some of the sidewalk areas up in there to make it more accessible for people and pleasing to the eye. It's really not attractive down there, so there are little things like that they're even tying together that just kind of ties the whole project together. But we think this is going to be something that's going to be phenomenal for our community, for people to enjoy. The whole community, visitors coming in, tourism, Northwestern, and everyone.
Well, once again, sir, we would just like to thank you for taking your time and coming on to Demon Life and sharing the knowledge of the Cane River Downtown Riverfront project, sir. We thank you once again. And my name is Taimata Luafalimana, and this is Demon Life.